Okay.
I'm good.
Okay.
We were I was gonna come on earlier, but then I went to the hospital because we were
Wait,
emailing and
wait, earlier. Oh, you mean not today? You weren't at the hospital today. You weren't
no,
getting
no,
beat up by
earlier
some
in the yeah,
protesters.
like a month ago we were trying to make this happen.
Yeah.
I apologize.
No, it's okay. I saw what happened. I mean, I read your whole thing, and I was worried about you, but you look a lot better now. I saw you with like triple goggled up. What happened exactly?
Oh, it's just autoimmune stuff that sprung up on me. I've my T cells are attacking my body, and
Really? I,
yeah, attacking my eye, attacking my. It's been hard to walk. It's been hard to see.
that's terrible.
You
Didn't that
gentlemen look good. You guys don't look
Thank
like
you,
you have any health problems at all. How old are you guys?
Mark.
I honestly, I'm 28. Thank you.
I can play anywhere between 13 and 40. I mean, that's what I'm telling people now. But no,
You
I'm
guys run a great show, by the way, from the clips I've seen. You guys run a great show.
oh, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. And but you're feeling better now? Is that you're pretty good now, right? Health wise?
Yeah, yeah. I just I apologize if I sound too quiet sometimes, by the way. I'm gonna turn my gain up because
Oh, you sound okay. I
I
think
just
you're
read.
loud enough.
Okay, cool. I read to my kids. I put them down in the other room so that and then I
Oh,
snuck in here.
oh,
So I
thank
read
you.
to them, put them to sleep, came in here. It's show business.
That's
Yeah.
show business. I know. My kids are in a bubble somewhere in the other room. They too. Don't worry about it. Um, but I'm glad. I remember that happened to Leon in Resident Evil. His T cells got attacked too, but he's okay now.
Mhm. Yeah.
So good. We have you all better. We're glad you're here. Now you're in LA, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah.
I saw today. I mean, besides there was like 2,700 No Kings protest around the country, which I think was that was about 5,000 protesters. 27, but they had they shut down the five freeway, right? Because of artillery fire. Did you see this?
No, I haven't been able to. I've been kind of a dad all day, so then I log off and then I find out if anybody's been shot, who's dead, what school got bombed. But I kind of go all day without really knowing. The only thing I really know about the No Kings protests, I saw this ridiculous video of Win Butler. You know the guy from Arcade Fire.
Yeah.
You know that guy? He wrote the Wake Up song and and all that stuff. He's after he got accused of rape and shit. He came, he was in Nashville, and I think his big publicity stunt was after he got accused of rape, is he went to a No Kings protest in Nashville, and he was dressed up like you guys know Thoth from Egyptian mythology. He had like this big weird like bird head baboon thing, and
Really?
he was singing with a bunch of black guys. He was singing "Wake Up" and shit. But
So
everybody kind of accepted him because he's like the wake up Arcade Fire guy.
yeah,
But it's just weird to be accused of rape and then like you start walking around Nashville dressed like Clockwork Orange, like
right.
you have this long like
Oh, it's like a
penis
long
nose.
beak.
Yeah, you have like a really long, crazy, like I'm gonna rape you type guy.
Yeah, with the beak.
If you
Oh
weren't
my
sure
god.
I'm into rape, look at this outfit I have laying around the
Right.
house.
No kings, but old Egyptian deities. Right. That's a nice protest. I like that.
Exactly.
Good lord. Well, yeah, I've not seen it looks like a bunch of boomers, but I wish them the best. But yeah, but I don't know if you know, but there was no I don't know if anyone shot today. Prove me wrong in the chat if someone was shot today. But they had the Marines, like the 250th anniversary, they're shooting in Camp Pendleton. They shot off artillery fire over the 5 freeway. And they had to shut down, Gavin Newsom shut down the 5 freeway. It's a Trump versus Newsom. I didn't know if you were, heard any shelling.
I don't think I did. That's so weird. It's so funny because LA is so big. So like I'll see on the news that like a guy has like a tank and he's on his way to LAX for some reason.
Right.
And then like, the courthouse is in LA. It looks like the Joker too, and there's like explosions and shit. And but where I am, it's fine because I'm in the mountain between Malibu and basically the valley. So
Oh,
I'm like in the hills kind of um uh where the fires, the Palisades fires, it came all the way
Yeah.
up to like I could walk out on my street and see the fires coming up over the
Whoa.
mountain because it crossed like 20 miles or something like that.
Well, yeah,
Uh,
that's beautiful country out there. That's really nice. I'm glad you're
Yeah,
still
it's really
standing.
beautiful. Just don't go on LA Scanner. It's just every 5 seconds there was a man reported masturbating at a bus stop.
Wow.
If you,
That sounds
LA,
like our
you should
last
follow.
guest.
If you, who was your last guest?
Well, he was just saying he's been furloughed by the it's just a buddy of ours, but he's been furloughed for the government shutdown. And he just said, I'm beating it 24/7. That's what he said instead of working.
That's so
So
funny.
it could have been him.
If you go on the police scanner for LA, you think it'd be like gang warfare and stuff. It's just guys jacking off, which at this point, just let them. Who gives a shit?
until
don't care.
until they form a gang, and then look out. That's a tough
Dude,
man.
you couldn't even be a flasher nowadays because everyone's looking at their phone. I'm not trying to do like boomer comedy. Like you couldn't run up to a woman and show them your penis. Everybody I see is on their phone. I don't care. Be on your phone. Why not be on your phone? It's
Right.
way better.
Yeah.
But I mean, if people are masturbating, I don't notice. I don't know who's noticing. I think they're the perverts for noticing that guys are even masturbating.
That's true.
I think.
Why are you looking?
Why are you looking? Right?
Why
Guys
are
were
you
doing
staring?
comedy bits on the show.
That guy's trying to experience a beautiful moment with himself, and you're prying. It's like breastfeeding.
Exactly. No,
Yeah.
can you guys hate comedy podcasts, right? You guys hate comedy. You're like an anti type of show, right?
Yeah, I would say that's a good way to put it. I mean, we might be hating podcasts. Yeah.
Come on, let's talk Jeff Dye. Who are we gonna talk? Let's talk
Jeff Dye. Well, Jeff Dye, former guest on this show. We loved Jeff.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah, Jeff Dye called. That's how we really made our bones in this business. Jeff Dye got furious at us for our coverage. It's on YouTube now, everybody. Jeff Dye versus us. And
so he called in because he was mad about what you were saying about him?
Yeah, we released a video. It's a long story, but we released a video about him doing rallies for Trump. He got mad. He asked to call in. We called in and made a big stink on the internet. We've been blasted all over the place, but we meant things up, but he's not a big fan of us anymore.
I don't know, because I went and saw him.
Well,
I saw him live, and he gave me a hug. So I think I don't know.
But let's be honest, Mark, he
Either-
didn't remember you. He has no idea.
Yeah, well, so I guess we don't, leave that
But yeah,
lasting of an impression. on him.
Jeff Dye is our big. We have a magic Jeff Dye ball on the show. We have a lot of different things. So, do you want to hear from the magic Jeff Dye ball, Ben?
Yeah, let's hear from it.
Just ask a question, and I'll shake it for you.
Okay. What do you mean, like a
like a yes or no, like a question you would ask a magic 8-ball, a yes or no question.
Okay. Am I gonna be a millionaire by the end of the year?
Okay, here we go.
It's so interesting how many people feel the urge to comment on a cowboy hat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's not always on the money there, but
Yeah, I like that.
we love Jeff Dye. Yeah, Jeff Dye's one of the people but yeah, well, let's get to it. If you want to talk crap, we can absolutely do that all night. I mean, what do you think about, I'm sure you've talked about, I saw you talk a little bit on your show, the Ben and Avery Presents this show, but this whole Saudi thing, which is still going, I mean, people are still coping over this. The comedians that went to this day, they're still coping about it. We just discovered today that we might be drunk. You know that show? With,
I'm every time I go over to record with Devin Costa, one of the guys I do Lemon Party with, amongst usually when I go over there, he's watching We Might Be Drunk.
That's where we would get along.
He's amazed by how kind of worthless the conversation is. He can't look away.
Yeah, that's what we're really pointing at. They are old New Yorkers who don't drink anymore, and they just kind of sit around. But the thing is, we've discovered today.
It's amazing. They're comics. They don't say anything. They're like, you go to the airport. There's a lot of people there. A lot of people go to the airport. What are you talking about? Are you okay?
I was in first class.
Well, I mean,
yeah, Mark, go ahead.
Sam Morril admitted last episode he turned around and yelled at a child. So that was,
they're yelling at babies on planes. I mean, it's absolutely outrageous. But yeah, we realized today they did an episode. The last episode was the Whitney Cummings, and they were coping over the Saudi stuff. They were saying, "Hey, it's all bots, and no one actually cares. and no one has morals because we don't have morals. And that part got cut out of the episode after it was released. Cut. That was now a choppy cut from talking about one thing to another. They cut out Saudi. So they're still coping over this, and they don't really know how to handle it. I mean, what do you think about this whole Saudi thing, the comedy fest, and how it's going is one thing, because I know comedians are shameless, but the way they're trying to get over it, I think it's outrageous. What do you think?
I mean, I didn't know they were all opportunists.
Right.
They actually don't, none of them believe in anything at all. They'll just say whatever they have to say to be the most popular guy in the room that makes the most money.
Yeah.
But the whole thing is, for 5 years now, has been this flag waving, freedom fighting, free speech. So some of them try to go with that, and I want to point out to everybody this is what people say now. They go, Ben's moral fagging right now because I'm just saying, I have these are my beliefs. I have some sort of moral compass, right?
You must be gay.
I like to think I have integrity, right? But people say that's called moral fagging now.
Mm-hmm.
Their whole thing, dude. This is what I want to point out. The Riyadh thing. There's been a Saudi Arabian comedy festival going on. This isn't the first year. This is the first time that the royals are putting it on and paying people millions of dollars to come. Now they go over there. All of a sudden, Bill Burr and everybody, no, this is for freedom. We're laying across the barbed wire so that other people can walk across to safety. As if Mohammed bin Salman is watching these watching Jessica Kirsten talk about Grindr or whatever the fuck. And he's thinking wow, I shouldn't have slaves. Wow, that's amazing.
Right.
I don't see how the two even correlate. And now when I listen to Monday Morning Podcast and I hear Burr talk about it, I'm like, are you retarded?
Right.
I thought you were a guy that was capable of being pretty damn consistent, actually, and finding an angle on something. Now when I listen to him talk, he's like, oh, you have freedom. He's like, there's a Starbucks. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking? Now I'm I want to go back and re-listen to his show and see if I just had the wool pulled over my eyes the whole time. It actually is very embarrassing for me. It makes me feel really, really stupid, really, really dumb. I'm really mad about it. I'm mad at myself though.
Right. I know exactly what you mean. You're like, I thought some of these guys had a backbone, right?
I thought some of them cared. I thought some of them actually cared, and they don't. That's because you used to be able to say, well, oh yeah, 99% or whatever, but the 1%, and then it's like, no, the other 1% too. I will point out, Patel said no.
And you're making a good point. There's been a comedy club in Saudi Arabia in Riyadh for years. No one's ever gone there. Yeah.
If it was all about free speech and equality, they could have gone.
Yeah.
Why haven't they gone? Why didn't they care?
And you're right about, does MBS or Turkey Al Sheikh actually like their comedy? I was thinking about that. I'm like, if you heard someone say, hey, we're going to pool our money together and raise $350,000 so Whitney Cummings can do one night of stand-up, I mean, you want to give them a lobotomy. I mean, it's insane. So they don't care about the content. They'll let them say whatever they want because they just want the names and they want to spread their message that we're open to everybody. We love I Show Speed and we love Jessica Kirsten. We love these people. All are welcome, and that's obviously not true for the citizens. Crazy.
Yeah, I mean, look, man, it's it kind of feels like it's the end of comedy.
Yeah,
that whole thing felt like and I'm not trying to be too dramatic. It actually felt like the end of all of it. I'm never gonna defend any of these guys anymore. Many of them I've met. Many of them I've known at one point in my life. I'm never defending any of these people ever again. I see that, I'm like, burn in hell. Only because their whole thing, the last 5 years, the whole thing has been about them being the last line of defense against the woke mob.
Yeah.
And we all know that's stupid.
Right.
We all know that's been dumb for 5 years. But now they're literally reversing everything completely and act like they're still like running through battle with this flag to plant it on the other side so that we can. It's like some sort of beacon of hope. What are you talking about? Shut the fuck up. It's infuriating. Dude, it pisses me the fuck off. Like I get so mad
Yeah.
at them. I get so mad. Bill has never mentioned the money when
Right.
he's defending it.
Right.
Apparently he went on Conan. I'm sure you saw that.
Yeah, I saw
Too
that.
lazy got
Yeah.
that audio.
Yeah. And he's on there saying, well, the worst thing he says is that, I'll be able to answer your questions soon. I'll be able to answer everything soon. Like this has not already been over. Like everyone's not already made a judgment. You know, he is. What is he? Do you think he's still waiting on money? Is he waiting on a big check to clear?
Yeah, and I think it's it's certain stuff they got to say under contract.
Right. And he'll be owned. And now, how can you trust him? He'll be owned for the rest of his life. He probably wants to do this every year.
Yeah, I mean, he's already owned. Look at his wife. I mean, he's owned.
He's owned.
I mean,
as we say in the video game world.
If you're bringing your wife to an event and she's like flipping off the president of the United States while you're in there with your hands in your lap, like, dude, I'd rather some guy just come in and start just like fucking my wife in front of me. I'd rather just be in the cuck chair, to be quite honest with you. At least I can whack off, you know.
Yeah, that's a private moment at least.
How emasculating is it really if I can beat off in front of these two people, you know? So, but regardless, yeah, I mean, and I would be sitting in a very nice chair, maybe a pregnancy chair,
right?
Because I have arthritis in my back. I would be sitting in a pregnancy chair. That's my cuck chair. I'd be beating off. A black guy comes in.
The worst part would be the cuck chair with the hemorrhoid donut sitting on that. I mean, that's got to be embarrassing. That's a tough.
It's got to be, yeah. That's gotta be tough. It's gotta be tough.
You're trying to wrestle around. Mark, you know all about that.
Oh yeah.
No,
completely.
we're kidding. Well, that's absolutely crazy, man. I'm glad you feel the same way about that. I mean, here's another thing that you're involved in, and maybe you can make a comment on. And you know, there's this thing that we're obsessed with, jokewrld, the YouTube channel. You know jokewrld?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
We love
this
Jake.
Week.
Yeah, he's a sweet kid. jokewrld. Yeah. This week
at the Comedy Mothership.
This week, Joe Pantaleone was on Ridley Radio. You know, it's like that. You know, you want to just scream, but he has a thing which has become big now. The voting. You know, the podcast championship bracket, like March Madness.
It's officially time to announce the 4th annual jokewrld Comedy Podcast March Madness tournament.
And
we fucked it all up this last time. Did you know that?
What was that?
Did you know, like, we fucked it all up for him?
I was going to ask, because I remember hearing about that. I don't know the details. Please tell me. I'm fascinated. I love jokewrld.
Okay, so first of all, this is actually some tea. Fuck Rick Glassman, by the way. Okay, so Rick Glassman, the first year, we beat Rogan in the first round. Second round comes up, we're beating Glassman. All of it, dude, within a span of 15 minutes, he jumps up like 2,000-3,000 votes. Makes no sense.
Yeah.
So then we lost because he did it right at the end. We were all asleep and we go, well, whatever. He had bots. And of course, he beat everybody by tens of thousands of votes. And it's like, why is he? And you could watch, if you refresh his votes, he would get a couple thousand votes in like a minute.
Yeah.
When he needed to jump ahead. Yeah. So that's what we decided to do the second year. We said so we beat everybody fair and square. Then it got to Are You Garbage? And
yes.
Dude, we were beating Are You Garbage, and then they started botting. And we saw it. All of a sudden, they jumped 10, 15,000 votes in like 6 minutes. And we called our friend Joey, and we're like, dude, it's happening again this year. These guys have such an ego. I can't believe they actually want to win this thing, because they can't lose to like some ex-producers, you know, podcast of a bunch of guys that don't even do stand-up and don't even do comedy, blah, blah.
They're not legit.
Yeah, we're not one of the 250, right? Yeah. So yeah, we got guys in the Philippines, we got guys in India, we got guys in Kuwait. Dude, it's just like these call centers. Joey was calling them on the headset, like, "Come on, get him! You gotta!" Like we were whipping them. Yeah. And the thing is, I think this was in the final 4, and it was probably going to end up being me versus Tim, which could have been interesting.
That's fat. Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
But we had to cheat to beat Are You Garbage because they were cheating. So we're like, fine, it's going to be our bots. It's our Indians versus your Indians. Let's go. I can play this game. I don't give a shit.
Wow. What a tug
And
of war.
so, dude, so they would jump like 40,000 votes, and then we would jump like 50. By the way, no, there's maybe a couple 1,000 people participating in this whole thing on Joke World's website.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was like 130,000 votes to like 125,000. Are you garbage? It was insane. And then Joke World had to pull the thing down and announce that there had been like cheating. And he had to nix the whole thing, and I felt bad about it. I messaged him, but I mean, fuck them, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck Are You Garbage for that, and fuck Rick Glassman. Fuck both of them for that.
So you're not even saying it's an honor to be nominated. You're now saying F Joke World.
No, I love Jake, and I hope he puts us in it next year too. And we promise not to use bots unless the other people use bots.
Right.
Because, like I said, these people, we already have exposed these people. They're opportunists.
Yeah.
They don't. They'll tap dance for Mussolini. They don't care. They don't give a shit at all.
Or even worse, Joke World.
Or worse.
I mean, at least you can tap dance for a big dictator. Now it's Joke World you're running around for. I love that. Dude, I'd feel bad. That's hilarious.
Oh, I feel bad that you had to take it down, or he had to take it down. I feel like, I don't know how old Joke World is. I feel like he could have done that as like a school project, and you kind of fucked up his whole school project.
You got that guy a C. He got a C on that.
Oh man,
that's terrible. That's so funny. Well, yeah, but they did. But I'm like one of the 1,000 psychos that goes to jakeworld.com, and I saw that you guys officially on the bracket got beaten by Are You Garbage. You know, he didn't suspend the competition. There was a winner. It wasn't, you guys lost. And
no, so what he did is he said there was cheating, and then he announced very quickly on YouTube that they would do it to a YouTube poll. And he did, and there was only like 2 hours notice, and the Are You Garbage fan base got shared, and we were immediately out. But then he didn't show a winner or anything on the website after. So I think maybe people were like, this is fucked. And this isn't fair. We had to do a recount of the whole thing. And then we couldn't find any video about who won, where he's like, the March Madness joke-off bracket is over. Are You Garbage, the champion? Like, he didn't do any of that. Right. And so... And
how are they even going to play One Shining Moment if they couldn't have a winner? I mean, you need the montage.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. Well, I know I will vote for you guys this year, and every Indian guy I know, I'm asking too.
We wasted so much money on it too. We wasted
how much did you spend on rigging that election?
I think we spent like $600 on bots. Because
that's not bad. That's worth
awesome.
it, I think.
On Indians, yeah. And it was hilarious. Just the deeper we went into it, calling the Indians and getting them to keep voting for us. Is because there was like a whole factory of them apparently, like they were in Kuwait, India, they were in the Philippines. We had guys all over. They're all white supremacists, but none of them are. And they love voting for us.
Yeah,
and it just kept making us laugh harder and harder that we were cheating at the joke, the Jake from joke. we kept buying Indians.
That's amazing. Did Jake from Joke World ever respond and say, "Hey, we got safeguards in place for next year. We're preventing fraud. There'll be ballot counters."
I mean, they need to have some sort of Dominion system, I think, where you have to verify your address and like go in person. But I mean, I think I messaged Jake and I was like, hey, we're just goofing. We're just having I don't know if he thought it was that funny.
No, the comedy's very
Joke
serious.
World doesn't understand a joke.
What's like, dude, we copped to the bots thing. Obviously